My name's Kyle, and I run a company called wellnessdaddy.com. And the reason why I came to work with Arc Web Design and Rami was because I knew I needed to build a website that could sustain a lot of traffic. Like I'm gonna grow my website to getting millions of page views every month. And I had been building websites on WordPress and I was just having a lot of issues. And so I was like dancing around, like trying to figure out what was the best software to use. And it seemed like there was a bit of a learning curve with everything that was actually scalable. And there wasn't really a good solution for me that I felt like I could technically figure out quickly and launch. And then I was talking to Rami about it, just asking him, like, hey, I'm trying to decide between these different platforms. He's like, hey, let us build it for you. We'll get it done quickly. And Webflow can handle the amount of traffic that you're trying to scale to, and it'll work well, and it's not going to be a pain to maintain, and it's not going to break down as you scale. So I was just like, okay, cool, let's do that. And already had a design kind of fleshed out, and yeah, it was just about like making it happen at that point. I think what I like the most about this process is that as an entrepreneur, there's so many things to do, and there's only very few things that you're actually good at. And I hate tech stuff. And it just gets in the way of me reaching the people I'm trying to reach, making the revenue that I'm trying to generate. And it just, this type of stuff really slows me down a lot. So Rami and his team are really good at just removing all that pain and taking care of all the little things and making it work well and just flow. And it's like, you know, for me, and if you're watching this, maybe you can resonate, is like when you're rebranding or building a new site or launching a business or even like scaling up, it's like you're giving birth in a way to something that is going to live on without you and become its own like entity and thing. And it's a very emotional process. And in my perspective, it's a very spiritual process because it's coming from within you, but it's also all these other influences that are coming through you. And so getting something out there in the world that represents you in the way that you wanted to be represented and represents what you're trying to create and build and how you're trying to serve is a very important fundamental piece of growing a successful organization. And so to do that the right way from the beginning, instead of trying to jerry rig it or just do it yourself or whatever, I think it can't be underestimated. So having a good team like Arc Design and Rami, they just get it. This is what they do, and they'll make your life easier, and you can focus on the stuff that actually brings in revenue and moves the business forward, which is where you should be. So yeah, I just can't recommend having someone help you with this enough. And yeah, the process is really smooth. They're good at project management. They'll keep you updated. They'll make the changes that you need, and they'll make it what you want it to do in a decent amount of time. So I mean, that's all you could really ask for. And their team's really great and super nice. So you'll be happy with it.